to make yourself feel better, because I make you feel so low about yourself, because I don't make you feel like you're that in this home.
From Cardi B flipping the streets against Offset and derailing his solo momentum, to Kim Kardashian's divorce stripping Kanye of his billionaire image, to Kim Scott's toxic bond with Eminem pushing him to the edge, these are the women who didn't just stand beside rappers, they changed the course of their careers. Starting with Kim Scott and Eminem, there are few love stories in hip-hop as chaotic and destructive as their two-decade roller coaster, which began in 1988 when 15-year-old Eminem met 13-year-old Kim after she and her twin sister fled an abusive home and ended up at his mom's place in Detroit. What began as young love in the grittiest parts of the city quickly became a toxic, codependent relationship that nearly destroyed them both. By 1995, they had their daughter Haley Jade, but when Eminem blew up with the Slim Shady LP in 1999, everything changed. They married on June 14, 1999, but from the start the relationship was doomed, as Kim later admitted she believed marriage would keep him grounded and faithful, only for that hope to collapse under constant arguments, substance abuse, and emotional chaos. Their pain became immortalized in some of hip-hop's most controversial music, from 97 Bonnie and Clyde to the infamous track Kim on the Marshall Mathers LP, where Eminem shockingly fantasized about killing her, leaving Kim emotionally scarred by having their private hell turned into public entertainment.
I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. I cried. I had to make sure that my kids don't hear it.
What made you cry?
He is supposed to be the man that loves me and is supposed to protect me, from being hurt. And here he is, completely and totally disrespecting me in the worst way possible in front of millions of people.
The consequences of Eminem and Kim's relationship were tragic. In July 2000, after Eminem performed Kim live on the Up in Smoke tour, complete with violently attacking a blow-up doll, made it look like her on stage, Kim attempted to take her own life by slashing her wrist. Their first divorce was finalized in 2001, but in a twist that almost defied logic, they reunited and remarried on January 14, 2006, only for that second marriage to collapse after just 41 days. The fallout sent Eminem's career into a dangerous spiral, as the personal chaos pushed him into a long break after Encore in 2004 and multiple stints in rehab. Eminem later admitted that the relationship made his pill addiction worse, ultimately leading to a near-fatal overdose in 2007. While the drama gave him raw material that helped push albums to diamond status, it nearly ended his career through addiction, legal trouble, and self-destruction. And while Eminem's toxic love story almost took him out through drugs, the next rapper's marriage to a reality TV queen led to an even more public downfall worth billions. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. When two cultural titans married in 2014, it looked like the ultimate power couple, but their union became one of hip-hop's most spectacular crashes, stripping Kanye of his billionaire image and turning him from visionary artist into a global controversy. They began dating in 2012 after years of friendship, with their lavish Florence wedding signaling something legendary, followed by 4 children North St. Chicago and Psalm. At first, the partnership thrived, with Kanye elevating Kim into high fashion while she helped steady him during creative highs. But cracks appeared as his untreated bipolar disorder, revealed publicly in 2018, led to increasingly erratic behavior. By 2020, everything unraveled, especially during his failed presidential run, when he revealed they had once considered aborting North, forcing Kim to publicly defend his mental health. Behind the scenes, they were reportedly living separate lives long before Kim filed for divorce in February 2021, and the breakup turned ugly, with Kanye launching relentless and cruel public attacks that only cemented his downfall.
Kanye's coming out with a new rap song.
What does that mean?
It means he's talking mad shit about me and probably saying whatever.
Most men are not trashing like the mother of their kids like that publicly.
Post-divorce, Kanye West's breakdown only got worse. He began harassing Kim Kardashian and her new man Pete Davidson online, posting disturbing messages and thinly veiled threats that made his public image sink even further. But the real destruction hit in October 2022, when his anti-Semitic comments sparked global backlash. Adidas immediately cut ties with Yeezy, wiping out an estimated $1.5 billion and officially ending his billionaire status, as his net worth crashed from around $1.8 billion to roughly $400 million. Gap, Balenciaga, and Vogue followed, completely cutting him off. While musically his later projects like Donda were promoted through chaos, and the Vulture's releases failed to come close to his legendary classics. His once dominant voice in culture was drowned out by scandal, leaving him with fading relevance and massive financial losses, while Kim, ironically, leveled up post-divorce, pushing schemes to a $4 billion valuation. And if Kanye's marriage cost him billions and his reputation, the next story belongs to a producer whose divorce became one of the most expensive in hip-hop history, Nicole Young and Dr. Dre. After nearly 25 years together, their marriage ended in one of the most bitter and costly splits the culture has ever seen, marked by explosive abuse allegations and a $100 million settlement. They first connected in the early 1990s when Nicole Platzker, was a 22-year-old USC law student fresh off divorcing NBA player Sadale threat, while Dre was already rising as a Death Row Records co-founder. They married in 1996 in a private Malibu ceremony with a prenup meant to protect Dre's growing fortune, and went on to have 2 children, Truice in 1997 and Truly in 2001. Nicole gave up her legal career to support Dre as he built his empire, including Beats by Dre in 2008, which later sold to Apple for $3 billion in 2014, making him hip-hop's first billionaire. But behind the scenes, the relationship was falling apart, and when Nicole filed for divorce in June 2020 after 24 years, court documents revealed shocking allegations, including claims that Dre had once put a gun to her head, punched her, slammed her against a wall by her neck, and kicked down a bedroom door in fits of rage.
Make yourself feel better because I make you feel so low about yourself. Because I don't make you feel like you're that in this home. So that's what you gotta do. So you out here trying to hurt my feelings because you think the next... I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because them hoes ain't good enough that I be having you crashing out all weekend.
Nicole said those incidents left her with PTSD, and that Dre's abuse completely shattered her sense of self, while Dre fiercely denied all the claims, calling them outright lies. The legal war centered around whether their prenup was valid, with Nicole challenging it on grounds of duress, while seeking half of Dre's estimated $820 million fortune and $2 million a month in spousal support. In July 2021, a judge ordered Dre to pay temporary support of $293,000 per month, totaling about $3.5 million a year. After 18 months of nonstop courtroom warfare, the divorce was finalized on December 28, 2021, with Nicole receiving a $100 million settlement, $50 million paid immediately, and the rest a year later. While Dre kept control of his masters and business interests, the scandal permanently damaged his image, shifting public perception from untouchable mogul to a man accused of violent behavior. And while Dre's divorce exposed alleged abuse and cost him $100 million, the next story belongs to a marriage that turned into a non-stop public circus of cheating and emotional hostage-taking Cardi B and Offset. Since 2017, their relationship has been an exhausting roller coaster of passion, betrayal, public breakups, and reunions that consistently overshadowed Offset's solo career with tabloid chaos. The Migos rapper and rising Bronx star first connected in January 2017 at a New York industry event while collaborating on Lick, and their whirlwind romance led to a secret marriage on September 20th, 2017 in Offset's Atlanta bedroom, only revealed in June 2018 after TMZ leaked the certificate, just 2 months after Offset's extravagant onstage proposal with a $500,000 ring. Cheating rumors exploded when videos surfaced allegedly showing him in compromising situations, and infidelity accusations followed them relentlessly throughout 2018. By December, shortly after giving birth to their daughter Culture, Cardi announced their split on Instagram, followed by Offset's public apologies, including crashing her Rolling Loud set with a "Take Me Back Cardi" sign. They reconciled in early 2019, but reports suggested Offset never truly stopped cheating, and the drama resurfaced in September 2020 when Cardi filed for divorce seeking primary custody. Though they reunited again by October 2020 and welcomed their son Wave in 2021, by December 2023 Cardi confirmed she was single once more, with the endless cycle of betrayal and forgiveness finally boiling over in public frustration.
No, there has not been a secret industry marriage. I think that it's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just like, to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all.
Cardi filed for divorce once again on August 1st, 2024, just one day after announcing her third pregnancy. And as of January 2026, the case still isn't finalized, with Cardi publicly claiming that Offset is demanding she pay his taxes and give up a larger share of assets, effectively holding her financially hostage. The never-ending saga has devastated Offset's career, as his solo albums fail to come anywhere close to Migos' peak success, with critics noting that the chaos turned him into more of a headline than an artist. His streaming numbers dipped while he was completely overshadowed by Cardi's continued dominance, dropping hit after hit and solidify her status as the real superstar. And while Offset's career suffered from constant cheating scandals, the next rapper's relationship didn't destroy his reputation. Through mess, it reshaped his entire artistic identity, alienating fans who preferred his raw edge. Big Sean and Jhené Aiko. Their nearly decade-long relationship, stretching from 2016 to late 2025, evolved from a creative partnership into a deeply intertwined personal and musical bond that many believe contributed to perception of Big Sean's career stalling. They first crossed paths in 2012 through producer No ID, at a time when Jhené was married to producer The Genius and grieving her brother's death, while Big Sean was navigating a broken engagement to actress Naya Rivera in 2014. Their chemistry was undeniable on tracks like Beware and I Know, sparking rumors in 2015 before going public in 2016 alongside their joint album 2088, which debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200. They confirmed their relationship that October, and Jhené showed her devotion with a tattoo of Big Sean's face in 2017. But cracks appeared early, with a brief split in March 2019 amid cheating rumors involving Big Sean and Nicole Scherzinger, before reconciling later that year. Their bond deepened when Jhené became pregnant in July 2022, and their son Noah Hassani was born on November 8, 2022, which Big Sean celebrated as a gift from heaven. Yet even after becoming parents, underlying tensions remained, especially as Sean's repeated hesitation about marriage became more noticeable and increasingly strained their relationship. Rumors of a breakup intensified in November 2025 when Rolling Out reported that Big Sean and Jhené Aiko had separated, allegedly due to Sean's refusal to commit despite nearly a decade together and a child. Sources claimed Jhené had issued multiple ultimatums for a proposal, while Sean denied new girlfriend rumors later that month, though fans still drag him for wasting her time. Critics began tying the relationship directly to Big Sean's perceived career decline, pointing to a shift from hard-hitting anthems like Dark Sky Paradise to softer, love-focused bars after 2017 that alienated much of his core fan base. Albums like Detroit 2 debuted at number 1, but lacked lasting impact, while his monthly Spotify listeners reportedly slid from around 20 million in his mid-2010s peak to roughly 12 million by 2025, and he never replicated monster hits like IDFW. Online debates, especially on Reddit, argue that Jhené's influence softened his image, turning him into more of a relationship rapper